So my name's Alexander McQueen. I play right wing back or midfield. The injury I actually had two. So I had a tear in my quad, which created a 13 centimeter haematoma. And I also had some tears along my hip, which I was getting treatment for from Shabaz. So I had a few MRIs, ultrasounds. He recommended me to some good chiropractors and stuff to get inner soles to help me with my body alignment and stuff, which I've done. I'm back playing now and I'm looking for a team, so it's good so far. So I was injured in America, and when I came back, I sort of reached out to him because my injury wasn't getting better. So my injury happened in September. I came back in November and I was having some treatment. It wasn't really getting any better. I started training, and I think the third day of training, my leg went again and I started getting the same pain. So I just dropped him a message and said, look, I don't really get what's going on. Can you look at it? So I came in, he gave me some ultrasounds, booked in an MRI, which I had here, and sort of talked me through my results and stuff like that, and sort of gave me some advice on what to do. And then he recommended me to two physios and to an orthopedic specialist. And then from there, I went on to get some custom inner soles. And I also had some treatment done by a guy called Tom Koppelman, who was a physio at Tottenham as well. It's like a private studio. So I saw him as well. And I also had some manual tool work on the area from Dave Appener, I think he's academy doctor at Tottenham now. So between the 3 or 4 of them, we sort of came up with a solution. Initial injury was September. I couldn't walk for about 2 weeks, which was tough because I was sort of moving back and packing my stuff and stuff. So I came back in October-ish. And the doctor over there had told me to sort of rest for 8 to 12 weeks, so I literally didn't do anything. My first encounter with Shabaz was probably around February. That's when I first came and saw him, and he checked it out. And then I saw him, it was pretty quick, to be fair. So the first time I saw him, I think I had an MRI the next day, got my results pretty quick. And then I came up the following week, we spoke through them, put in a plan of action. I think it was an 8-week plan, and I came in and saw him twice in between that. And then he was sort of cooperating with the physios, and from there it was pretty smooth, to be fair. I check in a message here and there, and he'll let me know, well, I'll let him know how I'm doing, and then we just sort of stayed in touch. And then from there, touch wood, I haven't had to see him again. I think it's good to have someone like him in your corner, because he can sort of help you with any injuries you've got, really. So yeah, it's good, definitely. I think the key is he always makes time for you, because it's quite hard coming up to Central for me, because I live on the outskirts of London. He's super flexible, so he'll be okay, well, I've got a break here, I'll miss the break and come here and X, Y, and Z. And it's a quick turnaround. So for me, that's why it's so important, and it's helpful for me, and probably helpful for any other players, because ultimately we only get 1 day off a week. So, and he sort of cooperates with that and helps us. So I'd obviously like to thank Shabaz for all his great work. I haven't had too much interaction with the other people at OS, just because my relationship was with Shabaz to start with. But I mean, between them, they've helped me out massively. So I've only got good things to say about them.